Meeting, everybody. While Adrian did we typically have certain reports by this time of the month. But the way that July 1st fell on a Monday, and there's certain reporting that we get from KWRI that lets us do like our top teams reports, our top agent reports, the $1 Million Club, all that fun stuff. Those reports aren't available yet. So we want you to know that we have some other fun celebrations in store for you today. And then next month, we'll make sure to combine July numbers, June and July numbers, just because our team meeting fell early this month. So just heads up there, we didn't forget about you. Just our meeting is early this month compared to most months. And also, as soon as we do have them, we will post them to social media to share those with your family and friends. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Just wanted to give you that heads up. As always, we need to be KWCPA compliant. This is a cover our butt slide. We can move on. And now let's welcome our favorite from you, financial Cody. Come on up, Cody.
Thanks, Bridge.
You're welcome. We love Cody.
Appreciate the opportunity to sponsor. Love this group, love this market center, and work with quite a few of you guys here in the market centers, with Keller Williams across the greater PA region. Cody Morris, we do financial group offices right down in on the Carlisle Pike, so good to see you guys more than most. But I work with folks on the financial planning side of things. So we do have some opportunities to build out some corporate style benefits for a Keller Williams agent. We still have solutions on the healthcare side of things and a couple other fringe benefits, that you typically see in a corporate style benefits package brought to you guys. Keller Williams exclusively as agents and employees of Keller Williams as 1099 folks. You will kind of always have that build up, so we're able to kind of build that out for you. We have some options and solutions there. Also work with a lot of you guys on the insurance side of things, life insurance, disability insurance that you wouldn't typically have. And then especially right now on the investment side of things, we're working with a lot of folks, a lot of agents opening up SEP IRAs, Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs, 401ks, solo 401ks. Number one, just kind of taking advantage of some of the tax breaks with some of that. So, we all have the 1099 income with paying the quarterlies and the tax get due at the end of the year. We can take some of that income and get it off the books, lower overall taxes. We're helping set up a lot of those right now. Second part is the market is just kind of going bananas. Currently, the S&P 500 is up 27% over the last 1 year. Our growth portfolios are up 31% right now, but that's kind of beside the point. Take advantage of some of the market growth, some of the appreciation on that asset. I know a lot of you guys have real estate rentals and short-term rentals, income, long-term appreciation play. Love that. Never gonna poo-poo on that idea. But we always love a little diversification in all of our portfolios, and we think that the market appreciation and that side of things can kind of give you a kind of a secondary play on some of making your money work for you, as well as just kind of diversifying your asset classes and moving into some more liquid opportunities and actually we're setting up all kinds of those portfolios and accounts as well. Other than that, just general financial planning, tax planning is a big thing. Estate planning, anything along those lines. I'm here as a resource. I'm happy to bounce ideas off me. Work at a couple events with you guys, things like that. So happy to sponsor, happy to be involved, and look forward to solidifying this relationship. Continue moving forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And next up, we had Cutco sponsor an event recently, but we didn't get to have the lovely Lindsay with us. And today we have Lindsay with us. So everybody welcome Miss Lindsay. Here.
Oh, I got it.
You got it.
Thank you. Hi, guys. It's so good to be in the Harrisburg area again. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I'm from Elizabethtown. I live in Philly now, so it's been a very small moment. I'm so glad that a lot of you got to meet Jacob, my new team member. So he's a rising star in my organization. A lot of familiar faces out there. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Lindsay Musser-Pacheco, and I'm your client appreciation specialist. So I work with your region and with business owners and real estate agents all over the country, really, but I focus on PA, New Jersey, and Delaware. And what we do is we help you appreciate and honor the relationships that are the most valuable in your business. And does anyone know what Forbes says about past customers, like how much more valuable they can be for your database? Does anyone know any numbers related to that? And that's sort of a vague question. I'll narrow that down a little bit. Forbes says that if you can have as much as a 5% increase in client retention, you can have a 65 to 85% increase in profitability. Does anybody like those numbers? Okay. And I know that in any market, but especially one like now, looking at how you can retain customers from the past is really important. And I harp on a couple of numbers that NAR puts out every single year. You guys will hear me say these statistics over and over and over again. So we'll give you a chance to jump in and fill in the blank with these numbers. What is the percentage of people that say they know their real estate, they say they would use their real estate agent again, they love them, they would refer them? According to NAR, how many people basically give their real estate agent 5 stars, say they would use them again and refer them? Anybody want to give a guess?
70 to 80%.
80? Is that what I heard? And then over here I heard
78.
78, okay, so we can kind of mix those two answers, it's 87, right? 87% of people. Almost 90% of people like absolutely adore their agent and intend on using them again. Does anybody know what NAR says is the percentage of people that actually use the same agent the second time around? What did I hear?
17%.
17, 11, okay, so NAR has it on their website as 12, and there was a point where it was as high as 18. Right? We haven't even reached 20% of like a retention rate. What is the gap there? It's that when they ask people if they can remember their real estate agent's name 2 years after the transaction, less than 10% of people can actually come up with the name. And I'll give you a little example of that. You guys know that I represent Cutco, the Lexus of kitchen cutlery. And we'll talk in a minute about this fine product. But I sell Cutco at lots of different places. So big things like the Philadelphia Home Show, the Philadelphia Flower Show. I do some stuff out in this area as well. And I'll tell you guys what happened at the flower show. 4 couples came by the one day and I have all the engraving out and they'll say, oh, what's the engraved Cutco for? And I'll tell them a lot of business owners and people in the real estate industry use this as a client gift, an employee gift, a referral gift. And they say, inevitably they say, oh man, it was my agent gave me Cutco, right? When they say I have Cutco because my agent gave it to me, 4 couples told me that, right? I then am gonna ask them, well, who's your agent? Because maybe I know them. 100% of those 4 people, the 4 couples could come up with the agent's name without looking in their phone or anything like that. So I'll say that again. They came up to me, they said, oh, we see Cutco, we have Cutco because our agent gave it to us. Who's your agent? They came up with a name. And then we usually take a selfie and we send it to the person because it usually is my client, right? Other people came by and they said, oh, I wish my agent gave me Cutco, that's a really great gift. And I would ask them, well, who's your agent? Because maybe I should meet them, right? And almost none of them could give a name. In fact, I'm not even lying, you guys. I had a couple stand in front of me and argue whether their real estate agent was a man or a woman. Oh, wow. That's how bad people's memories are, okay? So what does that have to do with kitchen products? Well, basically, we just asked ourselves, what if your closing gifts could help with that? And the typical gifts that are given at closing, I'm not here to bash on any gift that's been given in the past. Guys, people love any gift. It's free, right? It's a gift. But if we give something like a gift card, a bottle of wine, a gift basket, any of those things, they all have one thing in common. And that's that 99% of gifts given in the industry get used up or thrown away in a very short period of time, right? And the few gifts that aren't consumable get stuck on a shelf somewhere and gather from dust. So the gift isn't helping get that relationship forward and have multiple touches. I'm not saying people don't like it and they get a warm fuzzy feeling and say thanks, but I'm saying it doesn't help with the retention, right? So that's where Cutco comes in. Raise your hand if you're a Cutco owner in the room. Oh, look at all these smart, intelligent, beautiful people we have. Love it. And every room that I walk into, there's always somebody who's like, oh my gosh, I've had Cutco for a long time. Is John Henry in here? There you are. How long have you had it? And what did you tell me you liked the most about your
I
stuff?
think we've only had it for like 2 years maybe,
Okay,
but I use it for everything, hunting, everything.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And has anybody had a set or a couple pieces at home that are older than 10 years? 15, 20, 25, 30. How old's your set? It's all like the client. Almost every room that I'm in, somebody has one that's from a parent, like past their generation. So if that tells you how long people keep this stuff. It's all American made. Can I get a quick yay for making it in the US? And basically we just figured out if you engrave it, then the client's gonna have something that, number one, and that they're using almost every day, number two, and it's gonna last them a long time. How many of you have used scissors in the past 10 days? Okay, and imagine moving, they're cutting everything, cardboard boxes, they're putting new, batteries in the smoke detector, and they gotta open the plastic that wraps up batteries, it's always hard, right? These are the Cutco scissors. I just wanted to share these because they do a cool thing and they cut the penny, and many of you have probably seen this in the past, but it's fun to do again. What's your name? Michelle, can you verify for me that that is actually a real penny? All right, thanks.
You threw on it.
Cool little party joke, guys, we're gonna cut the penny. Raise your hand if any of you have had a closing recently where you were like, oh my gosh, we all need a bottle of wine at the end of this closing. Everybody had one like that? All right, so I'm gonna cut you a corkscrew, and the next time that you have to open a bottle of wine, Michelle, you can remember how much fun you had when the Cutco lady came to the meeting, all right? And they open like this and they go in the dishwasher. So Cutco's really high end, but low maintenance. Most like nice cutlery you can't dishwash, and that's awesome. So it's the type of thing people use every single day. I'll just highlight one more thing. John mentioned hunting knives. So around here, those are quite popular, and I'll just highlight this one, the fishing knife, okay? If you know anyone that has a boat, people like this, even if they don't actually fish, they just want to have it on the boat, okay? And so this is a Cutco knife, and it opens up like this, and this is a little, like clamp, so that you don't have to use your hands to hold the fish while you're removing the hook. There's a sharpener on the back for the hook. You don't have to sharpen the knife, this Cutco does that for you. And it starts at 6 inches, and there's a little thing that you can pull, and then it extends. So if you have bigger fish, you have a 9-inch, right? And it's really flexible. All right, so this thing is super cool. It's a fisherman's solution. All of our stuff, guys, is priced anywhere from $65 to $300. Most agents spend between $100 and $250 on Cutco stuff. Does that sound like the same amount of dollars that people would spend on gift card, bottle of wine, gift basket? It's exactly the average that most people spend on gifts, $100 to $250, depending on the price of the home. So I can get you something that's within the same price point as what you're already spending, that will last a lot longer. We'll have your branding on it, but they'll think about you every single day. And the greatest thing we can do is we can help you create a system. I won't make you raise your hands for this, but everybody has run around the night before the day of the closing, at least once, trying to put together a closing gift last minute. You have to remember if they even drink, and they get them alcohol, what's their favorite flavor, what's their favorite sports team, what's their favorite color, and it's rushed, right? We've all done that. So what we do with Cutco is we help you get a system in place. Most people get a little batch so they can get in our volume discounts. They might do a year, maybe a half a year supply. And we'll ship it to you all in one box, okay? Now you don't have to pay for it all up front, which is really cool. No interest, no finance fees. You can take whatever gifts you're ordering, whatever number of gifts you're ordering, and you can split it over a couple of months. So 6 months or so, and you can still get it in one shipment, but you're paying as you go. Again, no interest and no finance fees. It just allows you to be more liquid while getting the volume discounts and the convenience of shipping. And when it's time for closing, you can just grab one and go. No more of that last minute running around. So I have about 4,000 agents that work with me throughout those 3 states that I mentioned. The number one reason I get for people remaining on the program, I had someone just make their 40th order with me the other week. And the number one reason that I get is, Lindsay, I like the product. I like that I can brand myself. I like that it's a full tax deduction because it's marketing or advertising. And what I really like is all it takes when I need more is a quick phone call or a text to Lindsay will get more shipping, right? It's just easy, easy, easy. So if you would like me to help you sharpen up your gifting system this year, we can do a lot more than just clients. So you can bring it to the closing table, but also how about referral gifts? What if you said to clients, thank you for the referral. Here's a Cutco ice cream scoop. It was a treat to work with your friends and family. Keep sending great people my way. I look forward to building you a set for future transactions and referrals. Do you like that idea? All you need is a couple people to get really excited about building a set and just handing referrals. So I want to do something special for you guys. Everybody has the papers in front of you. We're doing a special for July where the more you order, the more free stuff you get. So the more you order, the more free stuff you get. You can see kind of the levels there. And there's a couple of different price points. To get specific pricing, come back and talk to me. I'll ask you a couple of questions about your business. Actually, if you fill out that paper, just the red part, That tells me a little bit about your business, and then I can give you a personalized quote. And then the more you order, the more free stuff you'll get. Plus, for anyone who orders today, I will personally buy you up to $125 in cut boat for you to use for free. So any upcoming barbecues, cookouts, anything where you're gonna be cooking with friends and family, you'll have something in your house. And there's also discounted engraving already worked into the prices that I'll give you. So you'll get volume discounts, discounted engraving, and up to $125 for free for you. But most importantly, take gifting and just check off that box for yourself for the rest of the year with one conversation with me. Get way more bang for your buck for money that most of you are already spending. So when the meeting is over, just bring that paper halfway filled out up to me. If you don't have a closing in the next 30 to 60 days, but you still think this sounds cool, just come and drop me your business card. We'll keep in touch, and when you have a closing, we'll get that. If you have something up in the next 30 to 60 days, you want to talk to me now so that you can get in on those discounts. Okay, so whatever happens today, just remember today is the day you met the sharpest girl you know. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you back at the table.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, who wants to read off our core values for us quick? Not all at once now.
I can't read that far.
Thanks, Michelle.
Positivity, integrity, strong growth mindset, your confidence, perspective. We believe that we can achieve anything.
And how about our core focus? Come on, guys, quicker we read.
Empowering people to reach their goals and dreams by providing a collaborative community supporting strong families and business.
Good job, John. Thank you. All right, and then our Y core C2Ts, this is Keller Williams International core values. So when bold comes around, your team leader has showed you these, everybody got yes. Win-win or no deal, integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first, commitment in all things, communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results, teamwork together, everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty, equity, opportunities for all, and success results through people. Now, based on those core values, who deserves some hugs and kisses? Brooke?
Katie Madden, she gave me some leads.
Very sweet of you. Anyone else? Jason and Heather?
Damaris, Tracy, Georgia, Adrian. Damaris helped me when I was away on vacation. Tracy helped me when I was away, and Adrian's helping me with the DocuSign document.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Heather?
Jenny.
Do you want to share why?
So she made me go, took me up front at the training last Tuesday to show me a book. And then when she showed me the book, I started talking to the trainer, Andrew Daniels. And then because of that, at the end, I got her phone number and we had a conversation.
Look at that growth.
I love that. I love that. Brooke?
Jason, because he helped me when I was doing my best.
Oh.
I know where the mailboxes are.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Angie with A+. She helped me. I have a client whose settlement is falling when she gets back from Uganda and the day before she leaves for Japan. She got everything done. She's clear to close. She can leave for Uganda and not be bothered until settlement. So thank you, Angie.
There she is. Like, where did she get that?
And did I see your hand?
I did, Damaris gets it on me. You know, this was above and beyond, anytime I ask for help, it's help plus.
Actually, let's give one to Anne, who has her first speaking engagement August 1st, putting herself out there. Getting uncomfortable to get comfortable. We're excited.
For Jeff, for hosting a title meeting or workshop with the productivity coaching group. She did both the Dayton RPC and the dual career. So thank you very much for giving that. I got it. And Damaris for always supporting the PCA. If only for money.
Somebody gives another one.
Oh, you know that we
You found this very helpful to me as well, so.
I love it.
I'm gonna throw one out to Damaris.
And to Jason, and if Tammy Owens was here, I'd throw one out to her too. I know you guys have been helping Tracy. When she was out of town and out of mission for a bit, so I just thank you for loving on her and taking care of her and helping her business run seamlessly.
I think Angie deserves one for her best month in real estate.
Oh, yeah.
Because of you guys, almost all of my transactions for July were KW agents.
Anybody else? There's a lot of love today. I like it, guys. A lot of love today. That's much. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Oh, that's, next up is probably one of my, besides how they did this, is probably one of my favorites, parts of team meeting that we're doing. So we have decided that every month we are going to bestow upon one of our lovely agents our core value award. And it is given to you by the person who had it the previous month. And so when I emailed out to, Lizette and Drew and said, you know, hey, I need you to pick your people, like decide who you're picking for your core value award winners. And then Drew's like, what are they again? It's like, oh, I should probably make sure that we do know what those are. So just to remind everybody, it's positivity, integrity, strong work ethic, growth mindset, and perspective. We believe that we can achieve anything. So with that being said, our new core value award winners are Drew and Lizette. You want to come on?
Oh, you gotta come up?
Come on.
Okay, just kidding.
Come on up.
Oh, we're walking together?
Oh. I think we should have around, fashion. Yeah, all right. The winners are.
Oh.
I'll go ahead. So I had said I went with Brooke, and she solidified it last week when she was, at the front desk. I said she's extremely positive. Her work ethic is crazy. She has very good, perspective, and her growth mindset allowed her to work the front desk and do everything and get connected with the right people to be a rock star. So she did a great job. She did.
Everybody wants to be Adam Osborne. I would love to give this to him, but Adam is like, he's a quiet force in Carlisle. He's there some days before me, leaves after me, just super hardworking. And called me and asked if I would help hold him accountable in some investment goals of his. So super growth mindset, really strong work ethic.
We'll make sure. You can make sure he gets there. Before I get.
We're good. I'm gonna walk with you back. Oh, here we go.
All right, way less exciting than that, but equally as important is compliance and housekeeping. So we have a new EMD process at the front desk here. Just so we can all keep your EMDs extra safe and secure. So at the front desk, there's gonna be this clipboard that whoever is dropping the check off is to fill out. So it has the date, the time it's dropped off, the buyer's name, the address being purchased, the KW agent, if they know it. I know sometimes the buyers don't know who the agent is on this side, and the settlement date if known, so that I can tell if it needs to be a certified check or not. And then they're gonna drop it in a locked drop box that is at the front desk. So then the only person touching those EMDs is going to be me, so I can ensure that none of them get misplaced. And the front desk person will then take this and log it. So, we can verify that it has been received for you if you call before I get to it, and send you a copy.
Other things are compliance. If you guys could please make sure that you're uploading your compliance documents as your transaction is progressing, instead of waiting until it closes. That would help you get paid a lot faster. And it would just help, speed the process up. I believe Adrian said it's 3 days after it's signed is when it's supposed to be uploaded for review. And it just helps Scott, the assistant, not get so backlogged, because when I log on and see that she has over 100 compliance requests, I feel very sorry for her, because that is a lot to go through. But that'll be super helpful, because then when it closes and I have your check, I can get you paid right away and we're not chasing document. But obviously, if there's an issue where something's not there, or there was an issue with why it's missing, just add that little comment feature in there. Because then I can get with Scott and explain to him why it's bypassed, and then we can go ahead and still get you paid as soon as possible. Other housekeeping things are, if you're around the office and you notice something's getting low, please feel free to reach out to anyone on the leadership team just to let us know. So we can get it reordered, or if you see something that you think we should have that we don't have, just let us know and I'll get it ordered for you guys. Like the binding machine, I think was one upstairs that we ordered that has been super helpful for everyone to use. And just cleaning up after yourself. Sometimes the dishes are piling up in the sink, and I don't even like doing my own dishes at home, so I really don't want to do them here. I think that is everything. Thank you.
All right, we have lots of new welcomes. Some of our new agents are here, and we're happy to have them. Some of them couldn't make today's meeting. To give them their accolades anyway. So hold tight, because there's a bunch of them. All right. We have Ms. Katie Gianelli, who just joined us. She was a referral, I believe, from John Henry, and just passed her exam, and we're super excited to have Katie with us. We have Nora. Did I see her? Oh, I saw Nora. So Nora just joined our team as well, and is working with Taylor in the productivity coaching program. The Julie Hess team welcome Allison. And she is not in the PC program because she's going to be working with Julie Hess team. We have James Crawley, who just joined us. He's going to be part of the productivity coaching program. Donna Palmer is here with us, front and center. Jamal Jordan joined Hoover, Lynham and Associates. I don't think he was able to join us today. And we have Oksana, who joined us. Welcome to KW. She's probably a familiar face to a lot of you. And next up, we have A+. Angie.
Hi, everyone. Thank you again, Drew, for your little first kiss. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys a lot. Like I said, most of my business that I closed last month was from KW agents. So thank you so much. If I haven't done a deal with you, please call me. I'd love to work with you. I really want to get your customers closed. Like I said, Kelly, I got her customer third close in a week and a half. So I'm relatively efficient. And I also pretty good with interest rates. Rates are still pretty low. They're around 6.624 again. Home possible is down to like 6.375, which is really great. We can offer with customers that have good credit scores, FHA is under 6. So I think that's pretty fantastic. Also FHA update starting, I think August 18th or mid-August, they are adjusting their gift documentation requirements so that they are matching conventional gift documentation. So you no longer need a 30-day bank statement from the gift donor, which is great. I usually get a lot of pushback from older grandparents about not wanting to get bank statements. So FHA is now allowing just like a copy of the clear check, proof that it was deposited, and a signed gift letter, which is fantastic news for your FHA customers. So if you have questions, if you want a rate quote, we get free rate quotes, free pre-approvals, free answer phone on the weekend. Give us a try. We'd really love to help you guys.
Passion. You wanna go ahead? You want me to- I have no idea what we're talking.
Oh, this is me then, yeah. So, hi, everybody. Some of you I haven't met. I'm Jess Regan with Original Abstract. Ashley's over there in the corner. She's your worker bee. If you need anything done, notarized, seller pre-signings, things like that. I just wanted to do a little housekeeping as well, follow Ashley's, lead, is really important to get sellers and buyers mailing addresses on your contracts. I'm speaking for the entire community of title agents, and also mortgage is important as well. And just making sure that you have everything filled in. If you don't know, as a newer agent, if you don't know how to find and verify parcel IDs, don't just trust what's on the MLS. I can help teach you how to verify parcel IDs. Taylor and I are doing some really great courses. And so if you want to sit in, even if you're a seasoned agent, I know we've had a few that have listened in, and I think it's been helpful just to understand the A to Z as far as the title, goes. I think I'd mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned at the meeting, but, we had an experienced agent that came and was like, I've got a client who's not interested in getting title insurance, doesn't understand why he needs it. I've gone round and round explaining everything I know from my 30-year experience. Can you help me? And I got on the phone with him and it was just a couple minutes, come, hey, John, I didn't realize you were there. Scanning the room, familiar faces. And I got on the phone with them and it, took about 15 minutes and it just took the pressure off the agent. So happy to have those conversations. And even if we're not doing the title, because that's the advantage of us being in-house, is we're happy to assist you with your transaction, even if we're not in. So.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay.
I just want to share some celebrations with the, from the productivity team. We've had a lot of firsts that have happened and then some transactions that just deserve a little celebrating because of how challenging they were. So I don't think Dawn's here. Dawn Freeland had her first settlement. Yeah. Kelsey Hutchinson has her first listing. Yes. And recently Heather Ackley had not one, but two of her very first listings in the same month. So that was really Brooke Anderson has her first buyer agency. Ashley Warlow, I wanted to congratulate her on joining the Dave Cook team. She also did a really great job of negotiating an offer on her second listing in this last month. So she's doing really great work. I also wanted to recognize Skylar for closing on a very challenging listing. Her hard work and her focus really made some things happen for her client that she didn't think was possible when they first met. So it was a really great thing that we did for her to see it. Great work. So I just want to say to everybody, if your business seems to be off track or you're not excelling the way that you want to right now, or you feel like your business is maybe a little bit down for the year, I'd love to have a conversation with you about just setting up some systems and processes that you can put in place to help move your business forward. I'm available. I'm here almost every single day of the week, and I'd love to set aside time to just talk about your business, even if it's just a conversation. And maybe productivity coaching is great for you, or maybe I can just give you some tools to help your business go forward. So, thank you, and congratulations to the productivity team for all of your great work.
Right, upcoming events, real quick, this is more curiosity and my team has no idea if I was about to do this, but who reads the need to know emails? Be honest, it's helpful for us. Do you read that?
Michelle reads them for us.
Do you find,
Thanks, Michelle.
do you find them helpful? Do you save events to your calendar from the news? Yeah, okay, no, this is great, this is great. So, we did a little shift in July so that way we could ensure that we could live stream all three of the PAR standard form update webinars. So we will be live streaming those in here. You are welcome to register if you need to watch on your own from home, or if you're on the go that day, but we will live stream them here. We will have then open time afterwards. If you have questions, I'm going to remain in the room for about 30 minutes to an hour after, so we can discuss in person any concerns that you might have. We are still working with Gary and Scott on some workshop ideas. They're still learning the forms and getting comfortable with them themselves. So just stay tuned for those updates.
For all three classes, those dates stay the same?
Yes, these 3 days will stay the same exact class each time. So that way you have 3 options if you're on vacation, unavailable some of those other dates. Fall blast, we've got this in motion, so mark your calendars for Friday, September 20th. We're gonna change the location of fall blast on the fairground. We found a better spot. Where there's gonna be more space for us, so we took a lot of your feedback from last year, so still Carlisle Fairgrounds, but just a different part of the fairgrounds, and that's all thanks to Ashley and her committee. Anything else you wanna add?
Not at the time being, but more updates to come as it gets further planned.
Brittany, for anybody who wasn't here, what is Fall Blast?
So Fall Blast is a client appreciation event that you get to just easily plug into. So Ashley and her committee are doing a lot of the legwork for you, ensuring that there's gonna be food, entertainment, the location is secure. We're gonna have all the marketing created for you. All you have to do is buy tickets for however many past clients or SOI that you want to invite, and then just have them show up. So this is gonna be a great way for you to make contact with your database. So even if they can't attend, you're gonna be calling them, inviting them, sending them emails, text messages. If they can't make it, because that happens, you can call them afterwards. Hey, we missed you this year. Wanted to just check in. Are you doing okay? But it makes those quarterly phone calls a lot easier when you've got an event to call around. We know the reason that a lot of you don't host events is the time it takes to plan an event. So if you'd like to incorporate events in your touch plan with the clients, so you can get more return out of those databases, like Lindsay said from Cutco. You don't want your agents to forget your name and who you are, or your clients to forget who you are. So this is a great way to help stay top of mind is by plugging into this family-friendly event. Good. Also, we are gearing up for Mega Camp. Raise your hand if you've registered or plan on registering for Mega Camp. Erica, Shanice, Heather, Lance, Michelle, Damaris, I'm going. Me. So this event, if you are looking to increase your value this year, especially with the NAR settlement, I really believe that we are heading into a value-based market. So if you don't want to have to go backwards in fees and in your price, you're gonna have to increase. This is the event that you want to attend. You're going to be learning from the best of the best around the country at this event. It is only a couple days. So August 12th is a Monday and Wednesday. You can take a flight home and be home late Wednesday night or maybe Thursday morning. So you're in and out of Austin. But I can guarantee you're going to get at least 3 times the return on what you're spending on your ticket and flight and hotel to get there. On the first day is an event also called CEO Summit. It is an extra ticket, so it's not included, but I'm going to tell you it's worth every penny. So Mega Agent Camp is going to be giving you the systems and the models to help you grow your agent-based business. CEO Summit is going to help you grow as a leader. It's well-rounded. They normally have topics or speakers covering topics of wealth, health, mindset, leadership, growing your business. For our leadership team, we all agreed that was our favorite part. So I would highly encourage, if you are going to go to Mega Camp, spend the extra couple $100 and join us at CEO Summit as well. Any questions on Mega Agent Camp? If you'd like to talk more about it, I'd be happy to have an offline conversation. If money is the reason that's standing between you and going out there, let's have a conversation, because I want to make sure that you're not missing out on an incredible opportunity, maybe due to some just mindset blocks that we got to work through. Solo Agent Mastery. This you can watch on your own, but we are going to live stream it in here as well. July 24th is from 5 to 6 p.m. Great opportunity for those who can't always make it here during the day. But this will allow you to collaborate with folks in the room. You can't always get that kind of environment from Zoom.
We are gonna have pizza, so food will be provided. But definitely, this is a new class offered by the region, but to help you grow as a solo agent, and it is free.
All right, time for everybody's favorite tech update.
We're so
Um,
excited.
Jason, last month we shared about the new bulk emailing feature, and you were utilizing that through the command, right? So the newest update that they just put out, I think is one that a lot of you have asked for. They've been working on it tirelessly, and it's here, and I have a video that's going to walk us through the newest tech updates.
Hello, KW fam. We have exciting news coming out of our command platform. I want to share with you the newest update that just launched in command. If you've ever wanted to send out newsletter emails with graphics and clickable pictures, if you've wanted to put videos in your emails to send out to your clients, if you want to make your emails going out look a little bit more like MailChimp or Constant Contact or MailerLite emails, congratulations. It's happened, it's here, and we're really excited about it. The way that we're going to do that is to start in our design applet. So if we click on design, go to the upper right corner, we're going to create a design and we're going to create an email. When we're in this screen, there are templates that we can pick from. Emails that are already crafted that we can just plug and play with. Or we can create a new email template, which is going to take us to a blank screen where we will have the option of adding anything that we want into the email. And in doing that, we will be able to put in our videos, we'll be able to put in our legal information, we'll be able to put in all of the content blocks that we're looking to put in. We can put text in, we can then type our text here, we can put in our legal header, make sure that we stay compliant with all of our market center info, with all of our contact info. We can put our legal footer on the bottom. We can add images, and you'll just see where the green line goes is where it's going to input this image. And then it will just select from our images. We can put so much stuff in here. And then to get back to our editing screen, we just use this arrow to click back, and it takes us back to where our blocks are that we can add. We can put clickable buttons in here, so you can add a clickable button in. This is phenomenal. This is something that has been requested forever, and it's here, and we're super duper excited about it. You can also then preview this. You can send a test email to yourself to see how it's going to look before you send it to your clients. All the same capabilities that you would get in Constant Contact, in MailChimp, except this is now part of your command and it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is really great. Once you have your design created, your email created, you can go ahead and save it.
It was yelling
Oh, I gotta name it something. We're gonna name it test. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and save it. And then once you have it saved in your designs, you're just gonna go to campaigns. And that's where you're going to create your email that will go out to your database, to your people, whomever it is that you're looking to send this out to. So you can go ahead and just go through create campaign, and then you can select your recipients that you want to receive this. You can also import your information in through the smart prints. And so I think this is just a really, really cool addition. I hope that you guys will take advantage of it. We're going to be doing some classes with regards to this coming up and show you how to utilize this as part of your 36-step program. And yeah, I hope you like this. If you're using it, if you have used it, please give me some feedback. Let me know how it's going.
Anybody using it so far? Oh, Jason, I was hoping you were on it.
I will.
Okay, okay.
cool, right? Like, this is what we've been wanting. How do I send out a newsletter every month? Guess what? We can do it now. Like, this is huge. So if you have MailChimp, if you're paying for, constant contact, we can take that investment away now. We can put that back into your business by creating all of your,
So if we do that
yeah.
and send a bulk email, are they gonna get delivered? You know, usually if we send it, in the past when I sent, like, let's say I'm Happy New Year, so like early on, I sent it to like my entire database, and a lot of people think that it's spam. So, I know when I switched over to MailChimp, it doesn't work. So did they fix that little portion?
I would have to check with
Okay.
Kelly on that. To the best of my knowledge, you shouldn't have any issues sending from there. And sometimes I think that it's on the receiving end that it gets blocked, and I don't know that however we send it out, I don't think really.
So if that was the case, why, when I switched, it didn't work anymore? I guess it just, I don't know, so that's above my pay right now.
Yeah. We can certainly ask.
Yeah.
Ask George Kelly. Yeah. So that's it. That's my tech update. This is a big one, guys. It's a big-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we, in here, also look at analytics then from it? Like, ways Miller letting them do?
That is a great question.
Okay.
That's a great question. I'll check with.
Cause that would take me to the next level, cause we track open rate and click rate, all of that. So like, if I can still track it, then yes, it's a great idea.
Yes.
I would just wanna know analytics.
I love that. Okay, I love that. Yes, we'll get that information for you as well. If you want to sit down and have, you know, a one-on-one on how to make this happen inside your command, please let me know.
I love it. All right, we're gonna have to rapid fire here. Agent celebrations. We had a couple, so KW made it to the top for a lot of the Cumberland County, best up. So let's give a congratulations to Bill Pitt. St. Martin. And Jody Ernie was in it. And then we, as a brokerage, thanks to all of you, you got voted as #1 real estate agency. And then Miss Damaris, congratulations. Can you explain that award? Because I don't think everybody in the room would know.
So it takes, all, do you want to say Spanish? Okay. So it takes all like the top agents that in the US that speak Spanish, that are Latino, and they rank them, so that's.
And then the John Ulsh team, they got voted best of Cumberland and Dauphin counties for Susquehanna style, best of 2024.
That's why they were
Okay.
And then, of course, our GGR golf tournament winners. Henry and Trent. All right, I've got 10 minutes, which if you all know me, this is difficult for me to do. So what we want to start doing in team meeting, I know we have the class directly afterwards, but we want to make sure that we're providing value to each and every one of you. So that includes a quick way, quick idea that you could utilize to help you grow your businesses. So one thing that our team does every Monday at 12 o'clock, we notice that we have a lot of meetings on Mondays, and one of them is called a growth call. And Jason Abrams teaches us different models. So this month, the team really enjoyed the model I'm about to show you. So this is the one that we voted on, if you will, to go over with you today. Adrian and I are also going to start doing videos on the other models that he's demonstrating to send out to all of you. So keep an eye out in those need to knows for some value added content. But what is your biggest objection right now with sellers and buyers? What objection are you having for having when you're meeting with sellers or potential sellers?
They are afraid of not finding a house.
Okay. Any others? I've heard that one a lot.
Leaving their interest rate.
There we go, leaving their interest rate. So. Jason Abrams showed us a really cool way to explain this to your clients. So we're gonna start out with learning about the marketplace. So in every market, we have its ups and downs, right? And then in 2009, we had like a pretty big dip here, 2008, 2009. But every market, whether it's real estate, it's stocks, you have peaks and valleys. It's just how it goes. It goes in cycles. Would we all agree that every commodity has that type of cycle? Yeah, Bitcoin had a pretty high high and then a pretty low low. With that being said, over time, the trajectory of that market is still going up. So where's Cody? Cody, when you get into stocks and you're investing in stocks, you have to invest for the long term, right? Because we're always going to experience times where we have our money go up. And then we're going to see times where our investments go backwards for a little bit. But Cody's going to tell us, don't panic. Don't pull your money out. You need to wait it out, right? Because over time, that line is going to go up. With that being said, our consumers often focus on 2 points, the top of the market and the bottom of the market. So really, we're not in a whole market, but we're just in a moment. This is the market. The market's going up. But right now, our clients are starting to face some fear and they're afraid about buying at the top of the market. But really what you need to explain to them is that it's just a moment in time. With that being said, to help with the interest rate objection, I'm sure we've all heard, especially on the social media, you have everybody saying like date the rate, right? Marry the mortgage, or marry the house. Don't be dating me, but Jason Abrams explained a really great way that you can demonstrate to your clients when it might be the right time for them to move. So we get this, right? Don't look at don't look at just the moment. We got to focus on the whole market. That's step one. Step two is figuring out at what point are your clients willing to do business, willing to sell, willing to buy. So throw out some interest rates that your clients are telling you, well, I'll buy when the interest rates hit
Under 5.
under 5. How about somebody else?
I had somebody tell me they wanted to wait so they go down to 3 or 2 again.
3 or 2, okay. So a good conversation there might be if interest rates drop that low, then what's gonna happen? Prices are gonna skyrocket.
Right.
So are they really saving their money? So that's a conversation I can have with that person. But what we should be doing is when we do buyer and seller cost sheets, are you showing, well, let's go back to just buyers. Are you showing your buyers what their costs would be at multiple interest rates? So let's say they're willing to buy at 5. That's what they're like, I want to wait until they're at 5%. Cool. Let's show you a cost sheet at 5%. How do you like that monthly payment? I like it. All right, I was gonna say a curse word because it's an old saying that my family says, but let's say for giggles that the interest rate was 5.25 or 5.5. Let's just run the numbers. Show them the monthly payment. Are you comfortable in that payment? And oftentimes it's not moving marginally enough to where it's gonna break their bank. And they're gonna say, you know what, yeah, I could do 5.5. All right, cool. For giggles, let's do 6%. And now they might say, I like that number, but it's probably getting me to my top. Now you know that 6% is their number. So when rates drop to 6% in their price point, they might be ready to jump back in the market again. So what Jason Abrams taught, and he has seen top teams do this, is they actually have a board in their offices with interest rates. Lined up, and we're just gonna stop here because I only have a couple minutes. let's just say we went all the way down to 3%. In each column, after they're having these in-depth conversations with their potential clients, they're putting them in that max interest rate bucket. So let's say Jane's like, yep, I can go to 6.5%. If interest rates drop to 6.5, I might be able to stay on that monthly payment. And then you talk to Joe and Joe says, you know what, I didn't think I'd go this high, but once you showed me the cost sheet and helped me understand that I could live in that monthly payment, I could actually go up to 7.25. Now you're gonna have a list of hungry buyers, and you're gonna know at what point they become hungry again. So when Angie sends us the weekly need to know graphic, and you see on Monday morning, oh shoot, interest rates dropped to 5.5 for FHA buyers with good credit. Now I need to make sure I call all these people right now. So when you read shift, the book talks about you have to find the motivated. This is gonna help you stay focused on your hot buyers and the interest rates in which they can afford. Because if our interest rates are here, let's not be sure. Right, we have to really allocate our time to the hungry right now, not the people that are like, well, if the right house comes along, maybe I move. No, you need the person that says, you know, I'm having another baby, I'm in a 3-bedroom home, and I have 5 kids, and I can't take living in this small house anymore. As soon as you can get my payment where I like it at 6.5%, like, we need to start seeing some houses. So this is a great model that you could do. I like the visual of having it on your wall, because then when you're prospecting every morning, you can check those interest rates with Angie, and then you're just dialing everybody on that list. This also is going to make you more effective when you're working with your clients and your buyers, and you're showing them several cost sheets at several interest rates. I can tell you a lot of agents are doing that. They're getting one pre-approval letter with one cost sheet, and they're not helping explain to their potential clients where they could really afford to be based on the monthly payment. We live in our monthly payments more than we do that in print. Make sense? One more tip, if you want to get tech savvy, you can tag your database. So maybe it's doing a tag for 6.5, doing a tag for 6.75. And then when the interest rates drop to that point, you can filter by all the interest rates from 6.5 and under. Make sense? Do we find that helpful? Awesome. I only have 1 minute left. I did it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Real quick, mindful minute. So that was my coaching corner. I like alliterations if you can't tell. In every business book I read, in every book I read about just being more purposeful in life, pretty much any nonfiction book, there is always a section on mindset. It doesn't matter what the book topic is. It could be about like digestion, and it's like, you got to protect your mindset to help your digestion. So what I need to do is make sure that I'm helping all of you protect your mindset. It's the very first tactic in Shift. That's why I have it over there. In the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, they talk about you have to have the millionaire agent, real estate agent mindset. So all it takes is 1 minute a day to help you exercise your mind, to help you remain more positive. That positivity is going to help increase productivity. It's just going to help you feel better overall. So originally I was going to help us do some breath work, but we had a different opportunity arise. We're going to make lemonade out of lemons. For those of you who don't know, and I was given permission to share, Miss Tracy Georgia has been in the hospital. So she is going to be okay, but she is out of commission. We finally have some answers, and she should be starting to feel better very, very soon. But what I thought would be really helpful is something that could help us feel really good as well, is to just sign some cards for her. So that way she knows that we're all thinking of her, we love and care about her. She is one of our cultural icons. You know, the same breath, it's just making us feel good because we like to do things for other people. So we're going to pass those around for our mindful minute. And then we can also have, while those are going around, we can have our guest speaker come up, who is also gonna kick off a really great, mindset speech, if you will. So come on up, Matthew.